Good morning. Hello, Nancy Drew. Good morning to you. We are back to chilly weather, I think. Good morning, good morning. I don't see any eyeballs yet, Nancy. How you doing out there? Say hello. What's on the agenda today? Good morning, Pablo. Where are you from, Pablo? I'm going to say New Jersey. New York. Pretty close. Are you a Patriots fan? Then the name has completely got me baffled. Nancy Drew, you got big plans for the weekend? I think all football is. You are correct. I'm looking for some eyeballs, if you're wondering what I'm doing. What's the weekend look like, Pablo? Nothing exciting. Same for me. I'm hoping I'm going to get a lot of rest. I would like to sleep all day Saturday and just try and catch up. Tell you, I went bowling last night, put me out of my normal routine. I don't think I actually got to lay down till midnight last night. So 5 hours of sleep was not enough. It looks the same thing for down here, Pablo. Rain, rain, rain. I like it when YouTube gives you these little quotes and questions to ask people. I mean, it's bad enough now that when you get off beat or off chat and it messes up your algorithm that they want you to ask silly questions. You know, here we are, an outdoor channel, talk about hiking and camping all the time, and then it pops up a question, what's your favorite color? Or I think they, hello, Shan John, how are you this morning? This is great traffic. I love it when there's no traffic. Sometimes I would like to just to lock the gate up and keep people out all the time. They're not contributing anything. Driving through, wasting their time. Throwing out garbage. We'll hang out for a bit and see if anybody shows up. I have to clear my thoughts here. We're doing good, Shan. We're doing good. Where are you from, anyhow? And there goes the hearing. He might do that. He might do that. Or I could just close it myself. Ontario. We're in here every day looking for the dog man, the Bigfoot guy. We got Frog Man, some cryptics, Slender Man, Shadow Man, Batman, frog people, skinwalkers, but we never can catch them out doing anything. I know they're here. I don't know who North Bay is. I haven't seen them yet. Pretty early for people, I think. I got all the way here before the live actually kicked on, so I don't know what. It's sharing out pretty slow. I know YouTube is having a few problems. Maybe AI has taken over. Two more days of work. The weekend will be here. I am also getting ready for work, which I'm already here, and ready. I'm just not too eager to get started. Gremlins, trolls, whatever comes about, William. Will, how you doing? Ohio is correct. Are you in the same time zone as me, 6:11 right now? I am a maintenance technician. So they say, jack of all trades, take care of the maintenance, the property. If we own it, I gotta work on it. How about yourself? Where are you from, Will? If you guys don't mind, hit that thumbs up for me. I wish, man, I wish. Sometimes I feel like I'm high on life, though. That's as high as I get. It gives me a high just knowing that I wake up in the morning. And there is a lot of driving to this job, yes. Will, are you still here? Where are you from out there? What kind of work do you do, Shane? Is it Shan, Shane, or Sean? 1, 2, or 3? Or is it the whole name, Sanshan? John. Okay. Sometimes it's hard to figure out the names that YouTube gives you, or people pick. You always stay in Canada, or do you ever come into the U.S.? Local driver, over the road, overnight? Your weather is probably a little colder than us right now, I think. 34 degrees right now. I'll take that. No snow for right now. Yeah, we're supposed to get a lot of rain this weekend. Heavy winds. I'm sure we'll get some more trees down here. That's 1 Celsius, correct? So you're right at the same temperature, yeah. $32 there for us, Pablo. Thank you for that thumbs up. Welcome in and say hello. People will come in and give me a like and won't even talk to us. All right, Nancy. It's pretty slow this morning. We might not even make it a full hour. Thanks for stopping in. So, Pablo, what do you do in New York? Are you in New York City or just New York State? Oh, you're up there in the pretty country. Oh, that's cool. Now, do you drive people out to the falls or? Or are you like a school bus? Oh, pretty great, pretty great. So you drive the coachmans. That would be fun. Probably a little bit of headache if you're always, worried about hauling 40 or 50 people around. I'm sure if you take them to an event, do you get a free entrance or a ticket, or do you just have to stay with the bus? Good morning, Jerry. We had a Dwight sighting. He ran across the highway with a giant spork. Yep. I think he was chasing a giant rat. Could have been a possum. Possum had a funny look on his face as he stared into the headlights. Yeah, driving in New York at all takes some Take some good brains. Hello, Snoop Dogg. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love tots. Hello, Wrangley. Good morning. How many people got all their Christmas stuff packed up and put away? Finally, the wife did that yesterday. Everybody say hello to everybody. Click, like, share, subscribe. I am ready for the weekend. Yep. And we don't want any more snow back here, Snoop. We've had enough for this year. I would be fine if it didn't snow again till December 20th. Not too much, not too much. I think I'm going to get back into it this fall. Get out of the bowling scene, you know. I've signed enough autographs in my life. Pretty sure I'm going to get back into the bow hunting this fall. That and remote controls, Jerry. Snoop, we're too old for donuts. I might do what's those other things? Not donuts, but they look like a donut. Yeah, bagel. Bagel's a healthier version, right? Bagel with cream cheese. Chicago Airport. Best bagels ever. Hello, half-ass. How you doing, man? Still in Ohio? Hanging out here? We're ready for the work day. Come on, Snoop, man. We can't be tearing up the highways down here. I would like to do a bagel with a lot of cream cheese. M&D Drift King. That would be a good slogan for the side of the truck. Yeah, why couldn't cops like bagels instead of donuts? How was your day? You ready for the weekend, half-ass? I am. Only in Britain, Jerry, only in Britain. A croissant. Well, that's kind of like a bagel, but it's just a biscuit, right? Is it considered a biscuit? A croissant. I don't know. I done it for a little over 3 years, and 2 pretty good sized counties I worked in, and I think the only place I ever got anything, I got a free drink at a Dairy Queen if I bought my lunch there. We never got to get free coffee. Of course, you know, it's supposed to be ethically incorrect, but I'm sure some places do. Oh no, man, I seen there was like 1 million people there the other day. I hate going in and trying to order 32 different flavors. Like those old huddle houses where you had to, what is it called? Scattered, covered, smothered. I seen that the other day. I blowed the horn and avoided them. Maybe a new steak place will come to town and they'll give out free steaks. We get all the homeless lined up out there. A lot of mocha, a lot of frappe, yeah. Macchiato. Cherry twist turned with the spice of pumpkin. It's our new phrase of the day. What's your favorite Starbucks coffee? Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. What's your favorite coffee and how much do you pay for it at your location? That's what we're here today on the Out and About podcast. Out and about, bam, 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 bam. We're out and about. WKLRP in Cincinnati. On to you, Jerry, with the weather. Absolutely. Yeah, I got a pretty good deal. I got the 48 pack of pods for like $22. Flat white, $5.80. Wow. That's pretty expensive coffee. Ole's. Man, we're going to have to go to Ole's. Yep, we got a Tim Hortons. I hardly ever see anybody here, but they got one. Yeah, I think Mickey D's is like $2.79 for a large now. Remember, you used to get out and you could have those great big giant trucker coffees and you could fill them for 99 cents? I heard that's much safer too. If you buy that little screen pod. But you know, we make a pot of coffee out of the brew coffee. Hello, Charles. I like to add about 3 even scoops. The wife will heap and mound everything. It comes out tasting like it's already pre-burnt. Oh, yeah. Coffee is crazy, and it's probably not even coffee. Well, good deal. Well, it was sprinkling a little bit this morning, and I cleaned the windshield. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of stout sometimes. People look at me crazy when I wait in line for 10 minutes at Starbucks and say I want a regular coffee black. And they're like, you don't want nothing in that? Just water and coffee, please. Well, now we're going to have to go to Ole's and get 72 pods for 20 bucks. Yeah, that's it. That's a little too much. We stopped at a little restaurant there one time. We were traveling somewhere and had a meal. And I told the girl, I said, I would like a coffee to go. She goes, well, what size? Yes, sir. He's a goalie or something for hockey. I said, yeah, give me a large. She goes, well, you don't want a large. I said, well, yeah, I do. She goes, no, I don't think you want a large. I said, well, I got a long drive, so just bring me a large. And I guarantee you, she brought me a styrofoam cup that had to contain a gallon of coffee. It was humongous, and she didn't charge me a thing for it. I'm thinking, holy cow, that's the whole pot of coffee. Wayne Gretzky has kids? I learned so much in this chat, folks. Hit the thumbs up, guys, if you haven't already. We got to get that ball rolling. Don't make me go to work early. Well, he's my age, so he's not old. So he's not a goalie. I thought he was always a goalie. I didn't know the guys that the goals could score. I mean, it'd be crazy to knock one completely across the court. None. I had absolutely none yesterday. I was so amazed. But I did pick up 2 coffee cups. Actually, I 3 times before I stopped and picked them up. Well, that's cool. Was he a goon? Did he get in a lot of fights? I remember when it used to be a dry county. You remember the movie Goon? That was a pretty good movie. Thank you for asking. Bap, bap, bap. Well, I believe that's his team's fault, man. Before the Amish got here, I lived in a dry county for, well, when I moved away, 32 years later, it was still dry, but it did go wet like 10, 11 years ago. Maybe out in Idaho somewhere. I think it's got to do, There are a lot of churches where I growed up, but we all had bootleggers, so. I'm going to Bradford, even though I probably have never sat down and watched let me tell you something, a full hockey game in my life. Well, yeah, I have. I went to Toledo and watched the, whatever they are, Mud Hens, Tin Caps, or... I try to be grown up. I growed old, I know that. So what's the hockey team? Jerry, what's the hockey team in Toledo? Walleyes. Is it the Walleye? That could be a fishing team, I don't know. There we go. Pretty bad when somebody from Florida knows more about it than I do. Yeah, I think I just had a memory pop up on Facebook. We was there 2 years ago on the 6th, I think. It was all right. They had gigantic beers for about $6. I like that part. Chat GPT. Worldwide prestige. The Fort Wayne Comets, yeah. I think the Tin Caps, they used to be Fort Wayne, right? Now I don't know what they're called now. The Mighty Ducks, that's right. Ducks fly together. The Flying V formation. Yeah, there used to be something like Johnny Appleseed with a pan on his head. Hamzam, welcome back. Yes, that is correct. Well, I got a lot of bobcat work to do back in the back, but someone's coming to pick up my excavator today, so that's going to be no fun. I got tons and tons of dirt piled up back there I got to get moved. I do not know about the car track. I know there's an oak shade around here somewhere, but I think that's up toward Michigan. I'm driving a bobcat. Here comes the Squirrel Man. Squirrel Man cometh. Oh, he's a crazy guy that lives with a bunch of cats. We have the cat lady. We have Cat Bob here. We're going to try to be, man, indoor, heated, as long as I can keep diesel in it, we'll be all right. Indoor in the machine. Northwest Ohio, Daniel, how you doing? Welcome back. Well, be safe out there on the highways in Canada. Say hello to Mr. Gretzky for us. Indiana in the house. No, no, no. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah, I uncovered Jimmy Moffat with the Jimmy Hoffa, not Jimmy Buffett. Both Jimmys are here. Five colors ahead of us, Jimmy. Welcome back from California. How's it going out there? Hit those thumbs up, folks. We had 10 a minute ago, now we're down to 9. Somebody took their thumb away. Well, we can't disclose that information, Putty Cat, but yes. This town's a big UAW town, so. Hello, Mr. Squirrel Man. Sing me a tune. Bring me some nuts for the stump I see. Bring your squirrel corn to the tree. We should make up a song about the Squirrel Man. I can believe that. They're crazy about their gravy out there. I still can't get over stopping in Georgia. The hotel had chicken biscuits for breakfast. Nobody but Georgia could pull that off. I bet the worker's name was Dwight. Stabbed him with a spork to make it even worse. In a little bitty town of Pascagoula, chicken and waffles. Or chicken waffles. Charles, I see the moon and evidently Venus. No breakfast this morning. I've got stewed vegetables, about a quarter slice of ham over here. You are correct, sir. A large coffee. I do like chicken if it's done right. Mostly chicken breasts. Yeah. Nothing like Mama's sweet tea. Cracker Barrel, man. I wish they would get back with their, what was those campfire meals they used to do? Wrap them all up in foil? I am a breast man. That is correct. I don't know what is up with these numbers here. I just had 12 thumbs. Then it drops to 11. You guys might be showing 12. Excellent ideal, Putty Cat. Excellent ideal. Oh, my favorite car would be a pickup truck. Anything pickup. I gotta have a truck to haul stuff in, whether it's just my camping gear or me. California dreaming, all the leaves are brown, all the leaves are brown. What? 10 inches of snow, not in the redwoods, I hope. Are you very close to Redmond? I think my daughter wants to move to Redmond. Well, if it wasn't for a truck, we wouldn't have tailgates, I tell you that. I got my first truck when I was 3. I drove 100,000 miles on my knee. I hauled marbles and rocks and thought twice before I hauled a Barbie doll bed for the girl next door. She tried to pay me with a kiss, and I began to understand there's something women like about a pickup man. Thank you, California Dream. With the floating heart today. Have a good day, Putty Cat. Don't work too hard. Well, silly question, and I'm sure they do, but do they have 18-wheelers that are electric vehicles? I mean, can they hold that much power to pull a load? Jerry, maybe you can answer that. Maybe one of our California folks can answer that. I would say they'd have to be from California if they had them. And we are back to 12 on the old like scale. We've had a few regulars here today. Thursday is usually a slow day. Thursday, Friday. All electric, huh? So they are capable of pulling the big loads. And I'm sure they're in, they still have all the electric, hello, Randy. Nope, we're just getting ready to go to work. We work here in this area, so we just hang out and do a chit-chat before I go in. Northwest Ohio here. We see a few deer every once in a while. Where are you from, Randy? Is it Wilkes? Yeah, I would think they'd have to have such a big battery. Black River Falls, Wisconsin. Well, welcome in. That sounds like a great place to live. Why do they call it the Black River? I see lights in the woods. Someone's on the river. Please hit that thumbs up. What happened to California Dreamer? Not too chilly out here this morning. Tanlin. Very cool. Just a tad bit over a half a moon still. Venus shining bright out there. Does that affect the fish at all? Do you do any fishing? My free time, I do a little bowling, a lot of travel, a lot of hiking, camping. Carp will put up a fight. I don't believe I've ever caught a trout. It would have had to have been pretty small if I did. Yeah, I think I did once. I think it was a rainbow trout. It was pretty. Jerry, are you still lurking? You got the dogs out and about. The chicken TV playing. It'll be 3 years in August. Will be from the first video. The deer, man. That's about the only thing we ain't got one cryptic named after here. I go down in Kentucky and I can see the possum man. Coot coot. How you doing, Rob? Or B-Rob? A-Ron? I can't even catch any glimpse of any eyeballs looking back at me. Nothing is stirring today, not even a mouse. Well, good to hear. Where are you from out there? Northwest Ohio here? Welcome back, Magic App. It's going to be a great year. Anybody got big weekend plans? Who's going to travel the furthest? I am going less than an hour. Well, I won't hold myself to that. I'm going to try to stay within an hour of the house. I got a daughter having a birthday this weekend. I don't know if I'll get to see her or not, but we usually try to do a little dinner. $13 people, 13 thumbs up. Crazy, folks. I know we've had way over 100 people pop in and out. Hello, Julie. How are you? Good morning, good morning. Perry Creek Monster, is that like a Bigfoot? We're doing great, Julie, doing great. No, pretty much all of it. The campground's pretty nice when it's closed off and I can go back in there and chill. Because this place is usually closed up at dark, but we get a few people that straggle through. About daylight, it'll start getting busy again. So many retired folks in this world that hang out here and drive through. Oh, worse than Bigfoot? Worse than the swamp ape? One of these days I'm gonna slowly drive through here and there'll be a giant figure step out behind. Chupacabra, yes. I mean, we got enough water, we could have a swamp creature too. Magic Cat, it's even worse than my ex-wife. My third ex-wife. We call her the Orange County Monster. I see a little dew settling on the road. Maybe a light frost coming. Who knows? He's always hiding from us. I know, working on number 4. They seem to get mad when I get married. While I'm still married, I don't know what's wrong with women. A little this, a little that, you know? It is what it is, as they say in Jersey. It is what it is. I am. He is very elusive today. That's what I'm saying. And I know there's shadow people out here, but you just can't see them moving in the dark. 7 o'clock, folks. We are slowly running out of time. We're not even halfway to 30 yet. Come on, what's happening out there? Everybody's sleeping in on a Thursday? Where are you from, Hamilton? Well, whenever I decide to clock in, summertime I'll start at 6:30 or 7. But since it ain't daylight till 8, I usually start around 7:30 or so. I can start at 8, I can start at 9. It really doesn't matter. Another New Yorker in the house. Welcome in, New York. I know it means absolutely nothing. Some kids got started. I like 6'9" myself, but creepy praise. It's very creepy. The mountain morning coffee pot. Oh yeah, I have, man. Am Zam. Oh, it's going to be twirling here in a minute. Let me know when we're back, folks. We're back for a second. It'll probably lag again right here. Give me a minute and I'll be out of here. Out of the park anyhow. Welcome back. Yep, somebody throwed out a nice coffee cup there. I know what you're saying, and I'm going to agree with you. Ghost. The evil spirits do not want us in here talking. I did not see a squatch. A Bigfoot, a Littlefoot. I'm going to the shop. Maybe 15. I think I've lost everybody. I said I'm headed to the shop. It's where I and do most of my work. Can you hear me now? Goodbye, Edward. Hello, Paul. No snow, no rain. Stays mainly in the plain. Supposed to get some rain this weekend. We're holding off on the snow for the rest of the year. No, I just said goodbye to him. Most of them will leave on their own. Paul, they got most of the snow up north still, I think. Canada was getting rain, so they say. Hit that thumbs up, folks, and tell us where you're from out there. Almost straight above me. A little over half a moon left. Where did all my people go? Who all's traveling this weekend, guys? Paul's here. Eduardo. Thank you, Eduardo. Welcome in. We all got to believe in something, but we don't talk about it in the room. Every day he does. Where are you from, Eduardo? Texas. Welcome in, Texas. You know, I think it's funny that we get people that pop in from everywhere. And I think one time in 3 years, I've had someone that actually lived in Mexico to come into a live stream. I mean, plenty of people come in that are from there, but nobody actually still living in Mexico. I'm thinking one time a lady was here, but I mean, it's crazy. Everywhere else, they're in all the time, but why not there? I've seen a lot of crazy things. Some I try to erase from memory. I don't think I could tell that one on here. The Mothman. We're supposed to have a Mothman. A grass man, too. I mean, we got a lot of canals run through this area. Swampy areas. Winona. Sometimes they just don't catch on. A comment or two is okay, but when they come in and start pushing it, come on, folks, we got 9 more minutes. Who hasn't hit that thumbs up yet? We won't make it to 30, but oh well. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, Magic Cat. He's supposed to be pretty bad. Well, that's a lot of alphabet there. I wouldn't put up with that, Magic Cat. Set a trap. They teach you how to set a deadfall in the Boy Scouts of America, or the Scouts of America now. We can't say boys anymore. What do you know about the solar system? Well, there's moon and stars and rockets in the sky and a nuclear submarine swimming by. I know they're out there somewhere. Well, since they let women into the girls into the Boy Scouts now, and the boys can't be in the Girl Scouts, now they must call it the Scouts of America. Integration. The world is changing fast. Either hang on or watch it go by. Ham Zam, who you got on your profile picture there? Is that an astronaut? That is true. That is true. 5 minutes, folks. T-minus 5. Mega Chungus. I don't know who that is. Is that like an astronaut monkey or something? I can't really see the picture. It's so small. Hello, Clifford. Northwest Ohio. Yeah, life was simpler back in the day. It was simpler 40 years ago. New Orleans in the house. Hello, Craig. How you doing out there in California? No breakfast today, man. We're going to hang out till lunchtime. I was just down in New Orleans, Clifford. New Orleans and Baton Rouge. They had the National Bowling Championship down in Baton Rouge. Done a few hikes while I was down there. Checked out some museums. King Noogie Man is back. Where have you been? Hit them thumbs up, folks. Me too. I did. It's a very lovely place. Checked out a few of the little casinos while we were there. Not a bad trip. Not a bad trip. 2 more minutes, folks, and we got to roll. Time to clock in and hit the old wheel. Get the grindstone a spinning. Yeah, I should probably do that too. Oh, any kind of slot machine, but I like the old-fashioned machines. I don't like this newfangled digital stuff. Give me 3 wheels and 10 chances per wheels, and I'll take those odds. You get some of those 5, 6 wheel things with a million different things, that's crazy. Well, if bowling was a sport, it would be bowling. I played baseball younger, softball. Pitched a lot of horseshoes, played some pool darts. Well, you got to get better and get back out there. The old one-armed bandits now is just a push button. I like the old Vegas machines where you got to use the big giant dollars. You remember those? Man, those things were so loud. Favorite movie? The Goonies. All right, folks. I got to roll and I got to go to work, so I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. If you haven't hit that thumbs up for me, I know nothing about the Ari. You guys have a safe day out there. Be nice to each other. Share your journey and put a smile on your face. We'll see you soon, folks.